Alright, let's find the murderer for case 3 of murder by numbers. We're gonna start with talking to Casey. He's not gonna be happy, of course. Come on, Honor. I don't want to fall out with you. Trust me, Casey. I don't want to fall out with you either. Glad to hear it. So who's actually your next suspect then?
We are currently investigating whether it could have been Fran.
That's exactly what I didn't want to hear. Look, Casey, it's not personal. We have to investigate every lead, and all the other avenues have led us nowhere. Well, don't expect this one to either. You seem very sure that Fran didn't do it. Because I know her. I've spent years of my life with her. I've lived with her, I've fought with her, I've cried with her, and every moment tells me she could never kill someone. Oh, I don't believe that. Like, if she was the one who drove the float through the window, she was absolutely I don't believe that she killed on purpose. In that case, I'm like, oh, maybe she tried to commit, insurance fraud, whatever, but like that would be my guess if it is Fran. Maybe not deliberately. Not ever. Listen, it wasn't that long ago that you were in the frame for murder, and I'd have said exactly the same about you as I'm saying about Fran, because that's what a friend does. I get it, and I appreciate it. Really, I do. If it wasn't for you, I might not have realized just how much Ryan messed my head up. But you in my corner, I don't know if I would have had the strength to leave him. Oh, stop all that. I just helped you see what was going on, that's all. The rest was up to you. You're the one who saw it through. And I did that because I see how good a person you are. I would have done the same for Fran. That's why you have to believe me. You're barking up the wrong tree here. How has Fran been acting today? Worried, tired, irritable, distant. Basically, exactly how you'd expect someone to be when they've just had their livelihood smashed into smithereens. Right, of course. Where is she now? She's locked herself away in the office. Said she had to call the insurance company. Rather her than me. I hate those call centers. Those voice recognition machines never understand a British accent. No offense, Scout.
None taken, Casey. I didn't understand what you said anyway.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. Oh my god, Scout. Okay, let's see if he has anything to say about any of these things. From the padlock and on, right? A broken padlock from the parking lot next to Crispin's apartment. It was forced open when something smashed through the fence. Sneaker, right. A right sneaker found stuck on the fence near Crispin's apartment. Someone must have lost it as they climbed into the parking lot. Police radio. A police radio base station capable of broadcasting to squad cars up to 25 miles away. Business card. Jack Larson, Director, Leith Security. Key fob. Cap Crispin Hakewell's key fob. He needs this to get in or out of his apartment building. Shoebox. Delivered to Fran by urgent courier. It contains a pair of sneakers identical to those found at the crime scene in Crispin's apartment. Plane ticket. A one-way ticket to New York, New York. It's a hell of a town. Ah yes, New York is a town. Why are you showing me that, babe? Why are you showing me that? Why are you showing me that? Why are you showing me that? When did this package for Fran arrive? Oh, that? No, some motorcycle courier dropped it by while you were off chasing Crispin. He said it was an urgent delivery. Scout scanned the insides. It's a pair of sneakers. The same type we found near the crash float and at the parking lot where it was stolen. Again, that literally proves absolutely nothing. And, you know how wild everyone goes for trainers? Sorry, sneakers these days. Probably just a popular pair. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, that doesn't prove anything. They're the same size, too. Coincidence, I'm telling you. People can have the same, people can have the same size. Like, on its own, that actually means nothing. Casey, I have to show you something, but I don't want you to get angry. Is it a kitten? I think that's probably the only thing guaranteed not to get me angry. Scout found this airplane ticket while we were looking around. It's Fran's, for her holiday to New York, but it's a one-way ticket. What? Let me see that. I'm sure there's a sensible explanation for this. Maybe she didn't have enough cash right now and she's going to buy a return ticket when she's out there? Or maybe she just wanted some flexibility about when she came back? See, there's loads of reasons why she might have done this. But she has to come back soon. It's Pride next week. That's her biggest time for business. Well, that was just an example, okay? Whatever it is, I know there's a reasonable explanation.
Honor, I don't think we're going to get any further with this line of questioning.
Glad to see someone gets it. I mean, I 100% understand why he's angry, like, of course. Fran, are you in there? Fran? Perhaps we should come back later. I guess so. Okay, so it's just the same thing there. Entrance. Oh, Roz. Well, look who it is. You can't stay away, can ya? Nope. Howdy, any luck hunting down that Crispin guy? Crispin didn't kill Ollie. He has an alibi. Sure don't seem to be able to catch a break today. So who are you looking into next? Well, the only real remaining person of interest is, Fran. What? I've tolerated you poking around everywhere, but when you start suspecting one of my friends as a murderer, that's crossing the line. I don't mean to cross any line, it's just we have to follow the clues. Right now, they're pointing at Fran. And I'm telling you she didn't do it. Fran wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. How has Fran been recently? Oh, she's been fine. Sure, she gets a bit stressed sometimes, but who doesn't? Where is she now? Up in her office, I guess? And she hasn't seemed any more agitated than usual? I know what you're trying to imply, and no. Actually, ever since she booked her little NYC weekend getaway, she's been in good spirits. Fran's going on holiday? Yeah, she's going to New York to visit her drag mama, I think. Can you believe she used to be one of those bawdy Brooklyn queens? You wouldn't think it with how polished she is now, would you? But it's Pride soon, right? I thought that was a particularly busy season in your field. Sure is. That's why she's only going for a couple of days. In fact, it was me that told her she should get away. Recharge the batteries before it all starts, you know? Nice radio, business card, we found a package for Fran. Any idea where it came from? That motorcycle courier came in while you were out dealing with Crispin. That must be what they dropped off. It's a pair of sneakers. They sure look comfortable. Sometimes I really regret getting a job where I have to wear high heels. Oh my god, with this again. They're also identical to sneakers found near the crashed parade float and at the parking lot where it was stolen from. Oh, I'm sure they aren't identical.
True. The new pair is clean, with no signs of wear. But other than that, there is a 99.41% match.
What do you know? You look like a pile of junk all taped together. Sorry, little guy. Didn't mean that. Ross, take a look at this. It's Fran's airplane ticket. And? Look, it's a one-way ticket. She's not coming back. What? There must be a return ticket somewhere. You just haven't found it, that's all. Right. Any idea where it might be? I don't know. She tends to keep important stuff in the safe behind the drink storage. It's got a fake wall covering it, which is probably why your little buddy didn't find it.
Wait. Even walls can pretend to be something they aren't? This is so confusing.
I saw her get something from there the day I did a running jump into the splits off the stage and broke a table. What can I say? The power of Whitney compelled me. That sounds impressive. Damn. Also sounds like it would hurt, but I mean, I guess. I mean, you go, Ross. Here we go. Puzzle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 again! Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, from here then, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, I was about to be like, wait a minute. This doesn't work. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Pretty good start. This is the safe, I'm guessing? You found safe! Yes.
Ross was correct. There is a safe behind this fake wall panel.
It's got an electronic lock. Do you think you could hack into it?
I can try.
Alright, it is time for hacking. Oh, that's true. My bad. I guess if you do it wrong, then you like have to start over. Do another one, whatever. Yeah.
Open Sesame Street.
That's what I get for restricting you to PBS. Well, I can't see a return plane ticket in the safe. It's just filled with bags of coins. Change for the register, I'm guessing. Wait. There's a bunch of legal documents at the back.
Give me a moment. I will scan the text. Done. It appears to be an insurance policy for Magellans, covering fire, theft, accidental damage, earthquake...
Wait, accidental damage? Does that include someone driving a gigantic shoe into the premises?
Not specifically, but I believe the wording means that would be covered. The payout for such an event could reach into hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, it's insurance fraud. I really don't think she meant to kill anyone. Just, yeah. Did you know how Fran is going away tomorrow? She mentioned it earlier today. I said I'd help sort things out while she was away. She's going to spend some time with her drag mother, the utterly legendary Queen of New York, Ms. Krista Leveilleur. I guess, something like that. Ugh, the story she has. I'm quite jealous, really. Tell me more about Fran's drag family. Fran is a member of the House of Levieur, even if she doesn't use the surname. Interesting fact, that's where I got the name LeBeau from. Fran wasn't my only drag mom. There was another, the iridescent Beau Derek. They were the matriarchs of our little house. So when it came to picking a stage name, I merged Levieur and Beau into LeBeau. All this time I thought you just picked it because it sounds extremely camp. Well, that's definitely part of it too. And you thought the only layers I had were in my hair. Safe. A hidden wall safe containing money and insurance documents. I mean, obviously she's gonna have insurance documents. Casey, look at this. It's Fran's insurance documents. Do I have to? They look so boring. Surely Fran would need these if she was actually on the phone to the insurance company. Really, Honor? She probably has duplicates or another document with her information on it. According to Scout, it's a policy that'll pay out for accidental damage. That float crashing into the club means Fran could make a claim for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Insurance specialist now, is he? Blimey, his creator must be a hoot at parties. Honestly, would be. What are you going to talk about at parties if you're not discussing facts? Like, what? I'm sorry, I have to stick up for my friend. No, of course. Come on, Casey, you've got to admit that there's a bunch of inconsistencies here. A few questionable things, yes, but nothing exactly conclusive. He right? I'm sure there's explanations for everything. Well, let's go talk to Fran then. If I'm wrong, she can steer me right. Fine. Sure you won't mind if I tag along. As long as you're fine with it, Honor. Might be embarrassing to have Detective Cross see how wrong you've gotten it. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Fran? Fran, are you there? Open up, it's me. Wait, I have an idea. Oh my god! Fran, you're never gonna believe who just walked in! It's only bloody Luke Perry! You know, the one you like from 9210. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that series. Huh, I could have sworn that would work. Well, this is great. Don't suppose anyone's got a lockpick? Another item to add to my version 2.0 improvements list. What are y'all standing out there? Here, it's Fran. She's in here, but she's not answering. I'm starting to get a little worried. Did you try the Luke Perry thing? Yeah. It didn't work! That ain't right. Stand back. Oh, she... Scream, punch door. Yes. What the? A good kick'll get you anywhere in life. That's my motto. Will you please stop destroying our furniture, Roz? You're breaking things faster than I can replace them. What are you all doing? That's what we'd like to ask you. Hear you're going on a little trip? Yeah, I'm going to New York for a few days. It's been planned for a while. Except there's a problem with that, isn't there? You weren't planning to come back? You need to sort out the club. It's Pride soon. You aren't planning on coming back. We found your ticket, but there's no return portion. You aren't planning on coming back. Of course I'm coming back, but I only had the money to pay for the outbound fare. Krista told me she'd pay for the return. See? I told you there'd be a simple explanation. I believe you, Fran. That was the plan. Until the early hours of this morning, at least. What do you mean? You went to Crispin's apartment last night. You went to ask him for an extension. A few extra days so you could go to New York City and borrow some money from Krista. Except he wouldn't agree to it, would he? We overheard you talking earlier. Crispin mentioned that you'd spoken last night and that
nothing had changed. Realizing you had no hope of paying him back today and afraid of what he might do in retaliation, you spotted an opportunity. An outlandish one, but you were desperate. You killed Oliver Laurel for his money? Did he even have money? You stole the parade float and crashed into the club. You tried to frame Crispin for murder. I mean, no. You stole the parade float and crashed it into the club. You stole the parade float and crashed it into the club. The float was being kept in the parking lot next to Crispin's apartment, ready for the Pride Parade. Caught your eye, you were desperate. Oh, please. How was crashing a giant shoe into my club going to help me pay back Crispin? That's what I said. Well, that's what I thought, at least. We found your insurance documents. The club is comprehensively covered against this kind of damage. Well, of course it is. I'm required to have that insurance by law. I mean, yes, true. And that's why you thought you could get away with it. The insurance payout for this accident would be huge. Enough to cover your debt to Crispin, and then some. It's a good story, but there's no proof I was even at Crispin's apartment. I had no idea the float was in that parking lot. That's where you're wrong. There's proof you were there. You rang Crispin's doorbell. Crispin can testify. We found a sneaker stuck on the fence. Again, the sneaker doesn't mean shit, but okay. We found a sneaker stuck on the fence, which you obviously lost when you climbed into the parking lot. The same make and size as the sneaker found near the crashed parade float. And the same make and size as the pair of sneakers you just had rush delivered to the club via motorcycle courier. But that makes sense. It's hard to make a getaway in heels, isn't it? Fran? Hang on. You said I climbed the fence. How could I when I fractured my arm? Aha! A good question. I'd forgotten about your arm, Fran, but I think we can lay this to rest. Scout, could you perform a scan on Fran's arm? Specifically, the area under her cast? Oh, it's probably this arm that she never moves. Of course. Wait, What? If you're innocent, he'll find nothing out of the ordinary. Fine, go ahead. Da-da-da. Why does this immediately make me feel like this is gonna be a trickier one? Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there. Okay. We can do something with this though. Actually, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That should be fine. Yeah. Interesting. Actually, 3. We can do that. Actually, we can do that too. There has to be a 1. Okay, that has to be a 1. Okay, the 5 needs to be here. Has to be here. Okay, we'll make this work eventually. Dial imprint. Okay. Oh, because she broke her arm last night, that's why the x-rays from today. Oh my god. There is an indentation on the arm. It matches the size and markings of the smashed dial we found in the parade float. Which explains how you managed to climb that parking lot fence. Your arm wasn't broken yet. What? Because you fractured your arm in the crash.
You must have put up your hands to protect yourself when the float hit the club, but you flew forwards and hit the speedometer, breaking it and your arm. No, this can't... You crashed a parade float into the club. You killed Oliver Laurel. Again, I 100% believe that Fran had no idea he was there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I got in so over my head. I didn't know what to do. But you gotta believe me. I never meant to kill Oliver. I had no idea he was sleeping out there. I thought it would be a victimless crime, but I got it so wrong. I'd do anything to undo it, really. Oh yeah, I never for a second believed that Fran would like intentionally try. Like that was never the plan. Oliver sadly was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I won't fight. I'll come with you. Just please, Casey, say you believe me. It was an accident, I swear. I just don't understand. Why didn't you say something to me? I could have helped. You're under arrest in connection with the death of Oliver Laurel. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I was ashamed. I didn't want you to see how badly I'd failed. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Casey, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, this was like an isolated, incident. It wasn't like part of a greater conspiracy in itself. It did, however, prompt like Scout to like, remember things. So we did it. Honor, another mystery solved. Why isn't KC happy? We solved the case. It's complicated, Scout. Hey you, how are you holding up? I can't believe it. I can't. I was so sure. I knew she couldn't have done it. But I got it so wrong. I got her so wrong. I know that this must be hard, but... Do you know Honor? Somebody I cared for, somebody I loved, has just betrayed everything I thought I knew about them. Remember everything Ryan did? I've been through the same thing. I know. It must be awful. I know. It must be awful. Sorry, babe. I didn't mean to lash out at you. I don't know. I'm a bit everywhere, to be honest. I know just the thing. Why don't you come back to mine? I've got a bottle of Chardonnay with your name on it. And we can sit and chat like the good old days. Thanks for the offer, but I think I just want to be alone right now. I need some time to sort things out. Of course. I'm here for you when you're ready. Thanks, babe. I forgot to say, well done on cracking the case. You two really are made for this. Poor Casey. It can be a real shock, learning what people you loved are really capable of. Scout? Is everything alright? Ooh, Scout is like, Scout? Scout, come back! Ooh. That was my first day. My first real case as a detective. Or at least the first case I hadn't accidentally stumbled into. And already I was learning an important lesson. Sometimes, when you go searching for the truth, you might end up finding out more than you wanted to. Sometimes, the truth doesn't set you free at all. I didn't know at the time, but it was a lesson Scout was learning the hard way. Scout, will you hold on a second? What's gotten into you?
I have to go.
What? Why?
Because I don't want to hurt you.
What? I don't... Scout is not what he seems. He's dangerous. Scout, did you remember something earlier? Is that what all this is about?
Yes, I remembered who was responsible for wiping my memory.
But that's great! Now we can finally track them down!
I did it.
You wiped your own memory?
There was an experiment. They installed new equipment in me. It was a black box, encrypted routines I had no idea about. And then they activated and I killed someone.
What?
I managed to regain control, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hurt anyone, so I did the only thing I could. I tried to wipe my memory to make myself safe.
Scout.
I thought that if I wiped my hard drive, my OS, my databases, they would have to stop. And they did. They threw me away. But the wipe wasn't secure enough. Something remained, and eventually I woke up again. So now I have to go, somewhere where no one will find me. And this time, I will make sure I corrupt my memory beyond repair. I don't want to ever hurt anyone again.
Scout, wait! I can't pretend this isn't a lot to take in, but I don't want you to go.
But Honor, if I stay here, I will just be putting you in danger. I can't. I won't do that.
Just listen to me, Scout. I know you didn't mean to do it. I know you don't want to hurt anyone. I know you. I know your heart. Or, well, you get what I mean. And hey, those bad people aren't around anymore. So whatever they did can't happen again.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Nothing bad is going to happen to you or to anyone else. That's a promise.
If you are certain. Thank you, Honor. This means the world to me. More than I can explain.
Case closed. We're back out in the main menu. Oh wait, why didn't we get an S? What? Hold up. Was it because I used like a hint once and now we don't have S? Wait, does that mean I can't get all Scout's memories? Wait, am I gonna have to replay everything? Are you... What? Okay, I mean, I was gonna do this off camera, all of this, and like, you know, do Scout's memories, but now... Oh my goodness. Okay, Ooh. Okay. Right. Okay, so... I looked it up, and apparently for some people it's a bug that they don't get S rank in case 3, which means you are denied access to these memories. And frankly, I've already spent like, I don't know, hours. I did all of these even though I technically don't need to do them, but Whatever. Secret disco ball, palm tree, microphone, corset, beer can, mug, rose bunting. Oh. Bulb cover, lime wedge, radio, roller skate, dumpster, bird, wig, club sign, trash bags, and fire hydrant. I do not feel like replaying the entire case 3 just to see if I get S rank because I don't know, missed a puzzle or something. So it sucks. I would like to see this memory too, and I would love to have it like on my playthrough, but frankly, I have neither the time nor the energy to do that. So we're gonna have to live without it. Sad but true. I mean, story-wise, we're gonna be fine, but yes. So that is it for case 3. And next time, yeah, we start on case 4, and I'm guessing it has to do with like scouts, like background and stuff like that. Something, whatever. We'll see. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya.